is refusing to pay pension plans. They won't pay for health care anymore. And they're the working citizens.
And those are the lucky
making
people.
Them the money.
And those are the lucky people that get those good jobs. The average Joe doesn't get that job. I don't apply for those jobs.
So wait for my shirt.
And there's never money for the workers.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, they won't pay them.
And in the average conversation of the regular people, because we're layman people.
What's up, bro?
You know what we talk about? Because we're done.
My shirt at,
All we talk about is to raise the prices for workers, they're going to raise subscription fees. No, asshole. Let's take a look at what the top dogs make and give them a haircut.
Huh?
Ivan Siedelberg, a Jewish guy, head of Verizon, shouldn't make 20 million. You should make 5 million. And then everyone makes decent money, and you better not raise my rates. Because guess what? I'll cut you off and I'll just go off the grid.
People don't work collectively to have that kind of power. If everybody said we're not gonna pay this,
that's the problem.
They would have no choice. But we don't do that.
But the reason why, Drew, is because even though, like, let's say us three having our conversations, then we go back to our families, and sometimes we come from families that have ignorant views that probably never read a book in their life. They just listen to Bill O'Reilly. What Bill O'Reilly says, that's the law. Bill O'Reilly
that's
says
all I know
that.
is,
Bill O'Reilly and Megan Fox, Megan Kelly says that, the Mexicans are the problem. Okay, it's the Mexicans are the problem. But do you even know who picks on strawberries or blackberries or blueberries?
I have heard that, yeah.
Like, for people to even discuss the immigrant problem, to me, is the biggest joke in the world. If
people want to come here and take the money out of our economy, that's a problem.
Okay.
That's a big problem, which is huge.
Send it away to another country.
Yeah, no, make it here and leave it here. Don't bring it back home and be a millionaire.
Okay.
Because you're taking away jobs from our own economy.
But what's sad is that we're quick to say that. Like 10 guys will say what you said before one person would even acknowledge what Apple does.
No,
so what Apple does is bigger.
No, yeah, that is big. But when you have, I worked in a lot of construction. The amount of people coming from Peru, Ecuador, all these places, and they literally say, "Oh, my family back home." They show me pictures of a fucking mansion.
Yeah, no, that's not right. And here you are struggling. No, I hear you, bro. But remember, bro, what I was trying to say to you is that if you look at the way the system is set up,
it's set up to fail.
It's set up to fail.
100%.
And the reason why is right now they have drones and satellites, they can listen to conversations. They know these immigrants coming in because they want to hire the immigrant.
Like an apartment building with 2 floors.
Now you hate the immigrant, but who's laughing themselves to the bank?
Townhouse is like a little community of houses.
A big house. It has 5 cars.
They all look the same.
So we don't think about that.
I understand what you're saying.
You understand? Yeah. I'm telling you, kid, me on my Facebook, my wife's Facebook, such a thing, I don't give a fuck. Call mama the truth. I know the truth.
Yeah, and they're about to get exposed, so
Forgot a quarter.
who knows what's gonna happen? I don't know.
I might not want to grow my hair back to the curls. It's kind of.
I think that in every industry, in your case, you're in construction. I think in every industry, I think in every industry, though, man, we need more whistleblowers. We need more Julian Assange. We need more Edward Snowden. We need more people that are seeing things that are wrong and having the balls. So you know what?
Nobody is.
Collectiveness, collective
We are
community.
boss. Because all of us have this. You know how this government is very strict though. Because what they do is they want everyone to think individualistic. See, it's about me and my family. That's great. And that might help you for a good 10 years. But after that, you're going to realize that you're part of a whole community. And that community is part of a whole state. And that state is part of the whole country. And that country is part of the whole humanity. And we don't get that.
Don't look at the bright side.
And if we don't get that, kid, that's our loss, kid. We are a bounce, kid.
We don't care about anybody else besides.
No, we do. You know when we do? Unfortunately, because we do.
Yeah.
But we do when it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
And that's the tragedy. Because at that point, then who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, brother Drew. It was a pleasure.
Always.
I gotta go pick up my girl and take her to dance class.
My other thing is too, like, I understand there's a lot of oppression and all this other social injustice stuff, and I don't agree, obviously, but it's a lot of it's
when you say you don't agree, though, you have to realize that anyone that has a conscience shouldn't agree.
Shouldn't, no, yeah.
But there are people that don't give a fuck.
I know.
Because the way they look at it,
It's not their
as
problem.
long as it doesn't happen to me.
Yeah. Because
And those are the motherfuckers that I wish happened to them 10 times worse.
100%.
Because for you to stay that kind of comment, see me, I'm not into God 100%, but I know what I'm into though, and it's been proven in my lifetime. I'm into karma. And that's
Karma's
people,
big.
And there's people that I could see, and there's people that I could see, and there's people that I could see black people getting killed like dogs. Michael Brown being laid out there for 5 hours like a dog. And fuck it, who cares? I mean, man, I wish karma got me tenfold. Not just them, the whole family. And believe me, I guarantee you, anyone that says that is a miserable loser who can't be a good husband, who can't be a good brother, and can't be a good friend. Damn right.
You think that
Straight up.
their way of like reaching out about the issues is right? All this protest and riot? I don't think that's what I don't agree with. I agree there's issues, there's oppression, there's social injustice, but for you to act like monkeys in the street, I'm sorry. That is not like, you're literally doing what you're saying you don't want the cops to do. You're coming over here, literally destroying your whole city for
Black on black crime, Latin on Latin crime, like in the communities, like where I used to live in the Bronx, that's a problem too. Yeah, it's that not good street show like
But
that.
you gotta also understand though that for us to even have the luxury to even be able to talk about that today came because mad people of all stripes. Back then it was Europeans, the Italians and Irish and Polish, paid with their lives to give us the 8-hour day, paid holidays, you know, paid vacations.
Yeah.
And how'd they do it? They rioted too. See the problem.
But that's
with the riot,
not- that's
the
not
problem,
the type of riot
The
you
problem.
do.
The problem. See, so
putting
so,
your city in up in flames.
But what you
like,
don't. But what you don't realize is that so then at the end
Are
of
you
the day,
calling your
though,
mama?
the problem with most of the
Eliana.
people, the problem with most of the people is that most of the people actually don't even have enough knowledge to think that the people that are actually going in there and doing that are collaborators of the government to make it look bad. So that way they can disqualify. For instance, a perfect example. All of us can have our opinions on Colin Kaepernick, but the way that the world we live in terms of working hard, struggling with our bills, we talk about Colin without even knowing what he's standing for. So no one's even talking about what he's doing it for. We're just talking about what we see. So when you talk about those riots, it's proving. Those riots, that it's the same cops that go in there and burn places down to make it look bad. So that the little riot you have something to talk about. Man, if you don't believe that, then man, you need to read some books. That's what I say.
I don't know if cops going in and blowing up their own city. Like, that's.
Do you know that the Labor Day? There you go, bro. Good man. The Labor Day holiday, which everybody enjoyed.
Yeah. How you guys doing? Everything good?
You probably don't even realize that back in the days, there used to there's a famous place in Manhattan. I don't know where in Manhattan. I know it's the Lower East Side, where there were women that were, I think it's the garment district, where women were working, and the owners, they were Jewish, and the people that worked there were like Polish, and they were sick and tired of them always striking, protesting, just to get a raise. And you know what he did? He locked the doors and he burned them alive. So if they were as ruthless back then, they've gotten better now. Now they see Christ.
Where do you see this? If anywhere, it's in the South, where they're further.
So you don't know about the all you gotta do is Google factory burnings back in the 20s.
Oh, this is the
Right
1920s.
Yeah, right
Oh,
in the city.
it's a long time.
Just to get us
That's what I'm
8-hour
saying
days.
too. It's like,
It's a long time, dude.
think about the difference that we've seen in 10 years. You know,
Yeah.
talking about different worlds. You know,
Right.
today's day and age, you're not gonna see
I
the cop
think,
go
I
and blow up a
think,
building.
I think it's a different world. I think
I'm saying that-
though, it's an illusion though. I think it's the same situation. It's just we're looking at through different lenses.
But people are gonna go walk their own streets and blow up their own mom and pop businesses. Like, that is the stupidest riot I've ever seen in my life. You're literally destroying your own city to go against the police. Like, I think that's ridiculous. There's an issue. There might be an issue, you know, but you like to blow up your own city. That's just not even civilization. You're not a society. Like you can go about it in so many different ways. Like there's peaceful protesting, and then you have that.
No, I mean,
That's
definitely.
like monkey talk. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody has their own interpretations on what they see.
So I don't know. I'm gonna head out of here though. Bill, have a good one. All right.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate
Yo,
you, man.
it was
Nice
nice talking
talking
to
to
you,
you. All
bro.
right. Have a good one.
Johnny, you
We'll
making
fast
moves
you
too,
again.
right?
Huh?
You leaving too?
Yeah,
Man.
okay. I got my daughter.
All right.
Nice to see you. How's everything going? Still working hard. It's hard work, too, man.
You know, it's got this, you know, it's the first couple, you know, it's always tough in the beginning, but you have a nice routine now.
Good for you, man. How many routes do you have? Do you have one?
I sold two.
Just do it.
Two.
You know who came into that, Ellie?
I got the
Mr. Boniface.
fry off the Peaceville and then I'll be in Yorktown and sold it with pepper's wine.
They wanted you to go back to school.
I know there's a Spanish guy that I always talk to. He knows everybody. Puerto Rican guy, though? I forget his name.
Right, Andrew?